Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vashadi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So in this verse, I think Prahlad Maharaj, he's talking to his friends, in the recess time, when he doesn't have an opportunity to talk to all those people because he's divided. He has taken a birth into a demoniac family, which is very, very materialistic, And then he's a very spiritual person. So there is a fight going on between materialistic person and the spiritualist, a big fight. So in that atmosphere, he's trying to tell his friends during the recess time, his father is sending him to study the diplomatic way of living the life, trying to make him a king. Well, he doesn't want to be a king, he wants to engage everybody into the devotional service of Krishna, because he says that that's the highest goal of life, So, in that midst, he's telling them, he's giving them an advice, but it's an advice to all of us, So here, we all are into the material condition right now, and we live this life, we are keep on coming back, with this cycle of birth and death, which is bhavam asrita. That means we take a birth and death all the time, So Prabhupada explains sometime and give us an example that, there are sometimes the birds from the cage are let go and they fly away. They become free, They become free, but then they all, after letting them go, they come back into the cage, You have seen it, right? There are sometimes the doves in the cave, they are trained so much, they are in the cage. Then they let them loose and they'll go away, miles and miles, and then they come back, in the same cage, in the same area. We have seen that, So, similarly, Prabhupada says that we are embarrassed by this birth, old age, and embraced, and we are embracing it. And we come back, similarly, just like we are letting loose right now. We have been given this freedom to do whatever we want to do. Krishna has given us that little freedom to us, and to love Him, to get engaged into His devotional service, just like father and son. Father gives so much freedom to the children, that okay, whatever, But father's desire is always that my son come and stay with me, and live with me, and follow all these guidelines, that's our father. Similarly, Krishna has the same, because we have all the qualities we are acquired is from Krishna, all the qualities. So our father's desire also is go back to Godhead, where there is no anxiety, no bhaya, bhayasrita, we don't have any more danger, It says here, Prabhupada explained, that there is a danger every step of the way, So it's in Srimad Bhagavatam, it says that padam padam yada vipta adesa. Padam padam, every step of the way, there is a danger. And we experience it too, all the time, right? That something happens next day to us, or in our life, things changes. So, we never imagine, and things happens. So, because there is a danger every step of the way. But I think rather than we want to get out of this danger, we try to learn to see how I can hang around with this danger. That's what we are trying to do. Because that's a defending mode we are into, right? Because that's one of our quality, So that's what we do. So here, Prabhupada also mentioned at the end that so the person who is intelligent, who is cool-headed, and it's called Kovi, what they try to do is they make a decision from right to wrong. What is right and what is wrong? Because it's consciousness, right? What is wrong, what is right? That. Because if we have this knowledge from all these Mahajanas, then we'll be able to make a right decision, right? As I was listening today, it says that if we don't follow the Vedic principles of our system, of our Vedic system, if we don't follow, we have no value of like taking a birth in India, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bharat Bhumi te janma hoilo ja, janma sarthak kari paropkar. That we should make our life successful by offering this knowledge to other people, right? So he said that if we don't do it, because we are bound to, we are obliged to, because we have taken this Indian body, Indian birth, they are supposed to be acquire this knowledge and put into the practice and then teach to the other people, such a big thing, and then we are wasting, we are not doing anything about it, and that's what. So to do that, you have to have this little knowledge, not much. Like I'm thinking today that Haridas Thakur, he has no knowledge about this, but chanting 300, 300 mantras per day of Hare Krishna did everything for you, because you don't need anything, Guru Krishna Kripa Pai Bhakti Lata Bij, it says in Chaitanya Charitamrita, So, and then because of the Guru and because of Krishna's mercy, this all imports of the Vedic knowledge is revealed to you. It says, the Shastra, the Srimad Bhagavatam says. We don't have to go, listen to or do all these things. It is revealed to you because this mantra is working for you, But we also have to have a little faith, We have to have this Shraddha, then only we can do it. And then, right now we are working very, very hard to keep our body healthy and strong, right? That's what we all do, We go to gym and we said, okay, I go to gym every day because I want to be healthy. But here the Shastra or Srimad Bhagavatam says the reason you want to keep your body healthy and strong is because you want to achieve this highest goal of life, which is to go back to Godhead, which is to live the life with a little bit of austerity and finances, which is to live your life and make it in such a way with the regulative principles so that, we want to regulate our life. Regulate means that so many things we can start with, no meat eating, no alcohol consumption, no gambling, no illicit sex. Those are regulatory. Get up a little early in the morning, chant Hare Krishna, read a little bit Srimad Bhagavatam, and then you do. Regulative principle means that you convert your material activity gradually to spiritual, because you are the only way we can save ourselves from this danger of falling down into this, the cycle of birth and death, is that we lift ourselves up to the spiritual platform. That's the only way we can do it. Otherwise, there is no way. Otherwise, we are chewing the chews. That's what it says. Prahlad Maharaj said that earlier, slow in chapter 6. Matirna Krishna Parto Satova, Mito Abhipedya Gruha Vratanam, Andha Ande Rupaniyama, Tepi Satandra Urutam. We are so much engrossed in all these activities because we have uncontrollable senses, We want to have this, We think that will make us happy, and that's what we are doing. So we have to regulate our senses. We have to do a little bit of a regular life. So Prabhupada says that I have told my disciples to build the temples around the world to achieve this goal, so that you can come here, you can listen to this Srimad Bhagavatam, listen to this Katha, You can come here and have a darshan, that's just a bonus, it's extra things, But to come here and listen to it, and then back to Godhead cycle starts, and then you start regulating your life gradually. That's the reason we are here. That's the reason you should come to the temple regularly, Of course we are busy, but there are Shastra says that we don't need anything else, because everything, all our possessions will be here after we leave, and we don't need anything. So we should be trying that how we can keep ourselves healthy and strong, and how we can, start thinking about going back to Godhead. That's the highest goal of our life. There is no other goal beside that. So I think I'll end that here. And if you have any question or comment, we can talk. Any question, any comments on this verse? That what Prabhupada tells us. Thank you, everyone. So we'll go for prasadam, and Thursday we'll, if you have time,